Hello everyone and welcome back to DefCat Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and today we are going to play one more greed mode run. I feel like we might be getting a little bored with greed mode. I know, right? Weird. Like I thought this would be a lot more difficult. So in favor of that challenge, we're going to play an easy character because I don't want to ruin that lull of happiness I'm having. I'm going to do what the kids are doing today. And we're going to quickly crack colon open, hence you guys being the boys. I don't care if it's a dumb meme, I'm enjoying it, man, because then I get to crack open a lot more often than I usually would. Okay, we had curse of the unknown as in our health. I am a-okay with that. I'm very happy it did not turn out to be a curse of the unknown on our items. That would just be god awful. So we definitely don't need that heart now. I was thinking about bombing for that heart. A nickel is amazing. We're gonna go ahead and grab a key. I would love to get the little Maggie doll though. No, I don't even want it. Like, that item is just straight up frustrating because of like how often the enemy will start going to it and messes up the AI, and in my opinion it actually makes the game more difficult by picking that up. Obviously that's just my dumb opinion, but you know, sometimes my dumb opinions hold merit, sometimes they don't. Sometimes dumb opinions get you, you know, to very good places in life, such as, you know, the creation of Vine stars, the fact that there's so many people with so many dumb opinions that those guys actually made it in life. Some, by the way, amazing, but I'm talking about the more like the Logan Paul, and then I guess as of late, Logan Paul's brother being put on blast for his awful music. And by awful music, I'm just straight as this is bad, dude. I listened to it, it was awful. I saw that H3H3 did a video on it. I looked at it and I was like, yeah, they're probably right. I got about halfway through. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't sit through the rest of the video. It was that bad. I legitimately, like, from the bottom of my heart, don't watch it. Just know it's bad. Just don't even look at it. Like, I feel maybe that's how videos like that gain traction near the tail end, is so many people hear about it from hate wise that it gets an immense amount of views from like the hate itself. And like, you know, most will then just click off the video before hitting dislike. They won't be passionate enough. But then the video looks like it got a ton of views, and really it's like, we really just hate it. Like, it's not like a, you know, anything different. Like, it's sad. I'm gonna say something contradictory. I should have been only picking up items that give us red heart containers, as we are playing Samson and that's what we're gonna thrive off of. But I think the spirit heart coverage for now and the tier rate upgrade that bestowed upon us there was enough to justify that. Okay, that is absolutely just rude. It's not like I'm gonna dodge something flying across the merlaps of the rest of the room. Is this the one that only shoots spiders? Okay, it's not. I'm glad I figured that out before I got hit. And we're on to our deal with devil fight. We're down to, I think, one red heart and, or either half a red heart or one red heart, and then our current 2 spirit hearts, because that did take a full spirit or full black heart away from us, sadly. So we are currently quote unquote lacking in the HP market. If you want to call it lacking, I would call it honestly quite abundant. And by quite abundant, oh god. You guys are gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. There's an HP upgrade on this floor, and I'm honestly gonna go pick it up. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, we're playing Samson. How does Samson do well? He gets hit. Hence, when he gets hit, he does more damage. And like, I don't want Taurus either. I'm giving up on items. I'm getting more pungent, people. I'm getting more to the point here. I'm not gonna pick up stuff I think risks my run. I do not think Taurus, as much as so many people love that item, because, you know, I'll slowly ramp up my speed and then get to run down. Okay, honestly, it would be a really good pickup. I just personally don't enjoy the item, but I think I personally don't enjoy the item because I usually don't spend as much time on room as I would in greed mode. I bet it actually is really good on greed mode, so I am gonna go pick it up now. I might regret it. I might not. I probably won't regret it, in all honesty. But oh, this isn't even Taurus. This is ramming speed, so we got speed up from that. So okay, good thing we picked it up. I'm just a doofus who thought it was bad, and I'm clearly wrong. I'm hoping we get some kind of vampirism at one point or another along the way here. That's a big thing, I think. I'm really hoping we just end up getting deals with the angel and not deals with the devil, as I obviously skipped that first deal with the devil because I wanted deals with the angel and also didn't want to lose HP, and hence, you know, I think a fair amount of deal with the angel items end up giving HP in the end, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I think there's a pretty good portion of deals with the angel items that do provide health. Or health is in red heart containers specifically, not just spirit hearts, even though there are definitely a lot of spirit hearts that come out of it. Deals with the angels seem to have been improved over the last booster pack, so that's something that's going to be like huge for us in the gains department, obviously. As in respects to the items we have on this floor, I think we had spider mod and something else. I don't think that gave us HP. Yeah, it just gives us an evil up, a shot speed up, and a black heart. So not something we want to be spending our monetary value on in this economy, the greed economy. This economy I'm currently speaking about, by the way. I think there's something to be said about my priorities between not hitting Ragman off the bat and going for the spiders. Something us Americans tend to, or not tend now, but we used to have an issue on, is we used to tackle the issues before the problems. So like we'd how do I put it? We'd try to fix the symptoms of our ailment before we'd actually try to fix the ailment itself. So it's like cancer, we'd rather just cure the itchiness and hair loss than we would, you know, the actual, you know, dying part. It's something I feel like the American healthcare system used to do in the past. I think we've improved for the most part. I'd like to say my country's not as ambiguously awful as it used to be in that specific department. On other things I can't speak about. So that's something to learn from for sure. I mean, is a speed upgrade considered good for my health? I mean, can we start like, what's a damage increase then? You know, if like a speed upgrade's like maybe a fixture on my legs, something that inhibits my body to be able to move faster. So deals with the angel there didn't quite work out in our favor. There's a tinted rock. Okay, never mind. I was about to say there's a tinted rock, but then we'd had to pay 5 cents for a bomb, and then 5 cents for a bomb would probably just give us a spirit heart we don't want in the end. So we got a reroll machine on this floor. Really happy about that. If you had bombs, that is. Maybe one of our. So I'm gonna do this because. Oh no, I'm gonna have to stay in here to pop this to still get the money. Darn. All right, I'm not too salty about that considering we did get spirit hearts out of that. So we got our money back. Combine that key. Tiny planet. Pageant boy. Before I take Tiny Planet, I want to check out what else we have in store for us inside of our shop here. So nothing we want to get yet. Should buy that. No, it's tempting to pick the 7-cent item up. I think this is worth it. It gives us a luck up. There's an HP up for half off. There's a damage up for half off. Okay, I feel a little bit better about taking Tiny Planet now, especially because I'm gonna get I'm gonna get Odd Mushroom in the future once I have the money for that. So overall, I think that was good. I have no idea. Okay, we just got a lot of money out of that. That's pretty legit. So I think Tiny Planet will do better for us once we have more tiers going like crazy. And you see the damage downgrade from a Skinny Odd Mushroom will actually be like, I think, counterbalanced by the amount of damage we get from taking damage. And I think it lowers our range a little bit, but currently we have great range considering I think Tiny Planet does give quite good upgrades, but maybe we don't even want Skinny Odd Mushroom. We're doing pretty dang well, and I don't think the damage downgrade from Skinny Odd Mushroom is worth. Yeah, I think we're better off the way it is. I'm trying to be smarter about my item purchases on greed mode. Normally I would be willy-nilly totally up for whatever insanity, but I think with greed mode I need to be a little bit more tight-lipped about what I purchase. For the most part, I can usually be a little weird once I have things set in stone, but the biggest part of that is I don't want to ruin what I have then set in stone. The red hearts are amazing. I would love vampirism of some type. Maybe even like a liver, or not liver. Is it liver? I think. Oh, not liver. Yeah. Placenta. I think it's placenta. It looks like a liver though, but no, it's not placenta. I'm thinking. Is it placenta? I know placenta does give HP regeneration, but I think I might be also thinking about a specific other item. I know it's not liver because liver is the one that gives you full health. But yeah, either way. That, and I think our next item of business would be to gain tiers that are piercing, and then also somehow making our tiers larger. Like I don't even think we'd want to. I mean, okay, I'm gonna pick it up either way, but if we saw Polyphemus, it might actually make us take a lot more damage than normal. But it's Polyphemus. No one's gonna. Why would I ever skip Polyphemus? That's a silly question. So shame on you, Def, for even bringing that up as a yeah, we got to deal with the devil, and which ended up giving us HP. I'm not fond of taking these, but I will for the quote unquote small amount of zanies, and it gives us a health down. Well, there you go. Down the next floor we go. Loving me, my Arnold Palmer. This is beautiful. This is even more beautiful in my opinion, for our current moment, even though we're not gonna be gathering ourselves any flies, as I've skipped our deal with the devil precedent for the most part. I don't know what Wishbone specifically does for us, because it does it actually give us, no, it didn't give us a luck upgrade. So I'm gonna grab this. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, I didn't know that. So we want to pick up the HP upgrade. That's another HP upgrade. So that's great. Yeah, HP upgrades, beautiful. Let's break all these. Can I break anything else with this? I don't think that is. Okay, hello. Didn't see you there, buddy. I thought that would like give us like a mini Monstro's lung effect, which is why I picked that up. But since we're not using bombs, I might as well keep this for the most part. And we're gonna go ahead and start this. Did I leave an item? No, I didn't. I didn't leave an item in the item room from. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, okay. I know that Tammy's head actually still circles us. I'm running over creep. I can't. Okay, with my color blindness on the womb, I can't see creep. Like, period. That's not happening. I straight up am not gonna see creep on the womb. I'm trying my best to see it right now because I know it does slightly flash. But no, if you're gonna hold me to that, no, I'm not. It's gonna we're gonna have a hard time if you think I'm actually gonna see creep. I'd love to get the item that if you constantly shoot in the same direction, it slowly makes your T rate go up. Because with Tiny Planet, we're okay shooting in the same direction for a while because it technically shoots in all directions. So that would be a really awesome item to see on this run, for sure. We're doing pretty good. I'd love to go into our curse room after this, but I think that does that up our deal with the devil chance, or I guess I meant our precedent, or lower our angel room precedent. Does that? I don't know. It's interesting. Either way, I'm just not going to go into the curse room now because it's just on fear of losing anything we do have. We're taking a lot of damage, but I think we'll get a lot of health back in coming floors. No problem. How do I know that? I'm just a genius, if you're wondering. And that wasn't abundantly clear by how well I play this video game. And by well, I mean mostly awful, as you can currently see. I wish these guys would die faster. That's not fully apparent. I'm positive. Another deal with the devil, really? I don't want to ruin our angel president, but this is so good. I guess we'll pick up that in the meantime. Grr. Grr. Okay. Well, it is what is. We have great damage now. We still have like a ton of red heart containers. So, I mean, it wasn't that big of a loss. So, yeah. Let's see what next floor has in store with us. We're going to be able to purchase 2 items, most likely. And well, basically 4, because we'll get the 2 item, obviously the 2 item rooms. Awful item. I mean, it's a speed up. I mean, I guess it's not like, not breaking the bank per se, but you know, it's not really doing much for me. Thunder Thighs, gonna come in big for us here. Get us a penny and a nice spirit heart. Thank you. Nothing. Oh, thank you. That say nothing I particularly want. HP, really good. BFF, okay, considering we have 2 orbitals thingies. I think rerolling is the best play here. Rerolling was awful. Okay, okay. Boom. That's huge. That's huge. That like literally and figuratively is like huge. All right, we got enough money to go back now. I'm gonna pick this up. I honestly don't care about pressing the button because we're literally taking damage to gain damage on this. Is hence why I just instantly decided it'd be best just to click it. I'm hoping something blows that up at some point. Hence why I put it down. I have no idea if that will actually come to fruition, but if it does, yippee. It's gonna be like super crazy, like rare that we possibly get enough guppy items to even become guppy. But I mean, we have Guppy's hairball, which does block shots, which is nice in my opinion, which is why I kept it. Hopefully, yeah, our tears are doing a ton of damage. I just would really prefer us to have a little bit. I think I'm gonna pick up a ton of range ups now. Even I obviously blew past a couple range ups earlier, but I think range ups might be our next best bet. Next floor is our last, so I think this is the last floor we're gonna be buying anything. Or if our deal with the devil's good enough, we might just want to only purchase. I think I'll just purchase health. Because that's all we really need for the greed fight is enough health at this point. And we'll see what we get from Deal with the Devil. It's Krampus, which can literally only hold something we don't want, which is awful. Unless you can get 2 lumps of coal, because we got it for... Okay, no, I didn't think so. Great. Down to the next floor we head. Our... Oh, wow, a lot of luck ups from pennies. Or, well, 2 isn't a lot, I guess. And here we go. Okay, a range up as previously asked for. 2 bombs to relocate. So I don't think the range up's worth our 15 cents. Squeezy is. Yeah, that's a range up and a damage up. That's huge. Okay, we're set. From here on out, it's Moneyville. We just want that sweet cash. Yeah, we have plenty of damage now. It's just gonna come down to me playing well on this floor and not taking enough damage to screw us over for not having enough HP for the final fight, I think, is what this is all gonna come down to. I'm sad we were unable to get spectral tears, and I'm slowly trying to figure out if I really want to go for a deal with the devil, because we could get more. Yeah, we definitely want to, honestly. Because we could get like Abaddon or something that gives us immediate health. That would be like super slick and helpful. Our current Around the World strat is working beautifully here. Around the World, I love that song by Daft Punk. If you're wondering why I mentioned that, it was totally not because of the fashion I was moving. It was obviously because I wanted to make a sleek song reference to one of the best electronic bands of all time. If you're wondering who they were. If you're wondering who they were, it's shame on you. You culture yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and press this as to not lose all the tears we have surrounding us. We're gonna pick up as much HP as possible before we go down, but I feel like we'll lose so much HP in this last fight. Okay. We're gonna have to play this really well here. I think Around the World, like, she's gonna shred this room though, yeah, which is why I was pretty happy with doing this. Because this is always the same. I don't know why, but it's not that difficult, but you know. So no Abaddon. It's quite disappointing. Don't really want the nail. Oh, that was rude, man. That was real rude. All right. Don't want that, but now we have like we straight like have no money now, so we're literally going to be praying for money out of this little fight we have before greed. Okay, we're not gonna get that much money because it is a normal greed fight, not an ultra greed fight, and it literally gave us no money. Oh, this is awful. We're only finishing greed mode with 7 cents. Yikes. Well, sorry folks. Show's not that amazing. I mean, we're finishing with Samson, but like that doesn't really mean much because Samson's probably one of the easiest. Okay, I don't understand how that ended up hitting me like that, but it did nonetheless. Bomb physics are a beautiful thing, aren't they? So that's money. Okay, he just picked it up like instantly as I went for it. It's kind of rude, buddy. Not fond of not having money on the greed fight. This is quite depressing, but here we are, as previously explained. I'm just hoping for a win now, I guess. I mean, this is kind of like I went to like the ice cream shop and like no, it's not the how do I put it? You go and you go to a competition. So hear me out. You guys just went to a competition for Smash Brothers at a local tournament. You get there, you're all prepped, you do really well, and then you realize you versed a bunch of 10-year-olds and stomped them. And not only that, the prize for winning is like legitimately like $5 in store credit, and you end up getting like new thumbsticks, maybe, you know, like it's so, you work decently hard to get here, and now not only the payout was bad, like the competition itself was just kind of dumb. Like you just feel kind of gypped about it. You did your best. You might win, you might not, because some kid might be a prodigy, you know, hence greed as the best analogy I really got for you right now. But you attempt to be zany too. You pick off characters like Samson with, you know, Tiny Planet, and it doesn't get you that many places. Not that, you know, by any facet of the imagination is Samson an off-brand character for this mode in the Binding of Isaac, and we die anyway. So I mean, that's a run. You know, you win some, you lose some. It turns out we lost to that random really good Asian kid at Smash Brothers this time, guys. But thank you for watching another episode of DefCat Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and I will see you guys in the next episode.